Today, we are joined on the show by Sunil Subramaniam. He is the former manager of Indian cricket team, and I specifically want his views because remember, he was someone who was the Team India manager during the 2018 Asia Cup when India played Pakistan. He was also the India team manager in the 2019 World Cup when India played Pakistan. Welcome to the show. Also, we are joined by Ranjit Bajaj, who is the founder and director of Minerva Cricket Academy. Mr. Subramaniam, I'm going to come to you first. You've been part of these iconic India versus Pakistan match when it's not just about cricket, it's about nation, the sentiments of an entire nation. What does a handshake mean in the gentleman's game?
Hi, thanks for inviting me. Just as you touched upon the history of handshake, let me start with that. You know, the history of historians believe handshake first started when the Babylonian king Shumi I shook hands with the Assyrian king Shalmaneser III to forge an alliance, and it was supposed to indicate trust, respect, balance, and equality. Now, with the current circumstances as they are right now, with charged atmosphere and we being victimized, or we being on the wrong side of an attack, and the nation being so charged, where is the trust, where is the respect, where is the equality with our opponents? I mean, I salute the way BCCI and the captain handled this situation. I've been the manager on 2 occasions where even otherwise an India-Pakistan game is highly pressurized. But these were extraordinary circumstances to actually have gone and played the game itself amidst all the heartfelt angst of the people, genuine angst of the people in India. I think they handled it with a lot of dignity. Hats off to them. I mean, what else can you do? You still played the game. As far as the contest is concerned, I always view it's a no contest. For the last 8 odd years or 10 years, it's not a contest among equals, and it is wrongly built for whatever reasons in India, Pakistan. It's not a cricketing contest. We are playing far better than them. But this was not about cricket. This was about the sentiments of a nation. And the anger was, you would see, the anger was filling, and genuinely so. So I think given the backdrop, they have handled it. They've handled it with as much dignity as one could handle. And hats off to them.
Absolutely. Let's not forget Suryakumar. Of course, he's a cricketing great in the making. I'm sure he's going to have a bright future ahead from here onwards as well. He is perhaps going to go down in cricketing history as one of the greats perhaps in future. However, he's also an Indian. Let's not forget. Indian first, right? Ranjit Bajaj, it's very interesting. Instantly, you have Pakistan complaining to the ICC, not just against India. They're calling it unethical and ungentlemanly. They're also going after Andy Pycroft, saying that it was wrong on the part of the empire itself, of one of the referees himself, to not allow that handshake between the two. Is there any such law which is there in the ICC, MCC? Who says that they have to shake hands?
Meghna ma'am, thank you so much for having me here. Yes, I totally agree with your other panelist, Sunil, where he says that it's meant to be as a show of end of the day respect, and like they said, having some kind of respect for the opposition, thinking that they're going to be equals in some way on or off the field. Now these people have proved to us not only once, them talking about the sportsman spirit, I am saying they have proven to us again and again that they have no ethics, they have no morals, and the kind of things they have done to our country, we should make sure that this can never ever happen again. So they have to be, now playing this was against the public sentiment. So we had to show, and the players had to show in some way that they are following the public sentiment. The same fans that make them heroes and gods, they listen to them. So what Suryakumar did was, I think, a great gesture. And I think, like Sunil said, that the best thing he could have done under the circumstances. And like you said, ma'am, there is no rule specifying any kind of a ban or any kind of punishment or any kind of sanctions for not shaking hands, because it's totally voluntary. It's voluntary because you have respect for the opposition. And by doing this, we have just shown we have zero respect for the opposition. In fact, ma'am, we have boycotted the Asia Cup in 1986 because we didn't agree with the LTTE and what was happening there.
Yes.
So I really think that the whole country was looking for a boycott. But now being there, that's the best thing which could have ever happened. Because they think, with the Freebie coming out and saying that some people are trying to show, and he was talking about our legends, like Yuvraj and Harbhajan and all, who have actually given up the Legends match being the semi-final.
Yes.
He was saying that they're trying to prove themselves Indian. No, no one's trying to prove themselves Indian still. We are Indian.
Absolutely.
And Suryakumar Yadav showed that he bleeds blue.
Absolutely. Cricket is something which is literally running in our veins. Yes, they do uphold sportsmanship, which is why they actually played that match. Because they must. But a protocol for optics, when a gentleman's handshake really means something, that is where Suryakumar and the team drew the lines. So respect to them for that. Thank you so much, Sunil Subramaniam, for joining us here on the show, as well as Ranjit, Bajaj. Pleasure to have both of you here. Without a short break, we leave it to you, the viewers, to decide. Isn't this the best way to not just not flout the rules, but also ensure that handshake really does stand for India's honor?